Hey everyone, Ginger Gargoyle here with a follow-up video. Now I have to tell you, I don't know if you're going to remember these or not. I had purchased these 3D kits, okay, that make the little pop-up pieces, and it came with the free Sizzix tape. I decided to give them a go yesterday, and so I put them together because I was going to compare this tape to this tape. This is my big roll of yellow foam tape, or actually the foam isn't yellow, the foam is white, very much like the 3M stuff, but this is not the Scotch Brite stuff. This is, I don't know what brand it is. This is the stuff that I picked up from paperwishes.com. This came from scrapbookingmadesimple.com. This came from paperwishes.com. This roll, when you get it new, I want to say it's up to like $20 for the roll. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm just glad I bought it when I did. And so I decided to put some of these together. So I did. First, I started with some of this. And, oh, what did I just do with that one? Okay, I put it together here. All right, I did the bird one, and I used the foam. This is a single layer of the foam in between. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This stuff, I will never use it. I shouldn't say I'll never use it again because I've got a whole bunch more of it coming. I won't use these scissors with it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the little bit of trace of gumminess on there. Can you see that? Okay, this side is even worse. Boy, I just can't get that to show you it. Okay. It took a lot of stamp cleaner last night because I couldn't find my glasses wipes. I was going to use those on it to get that gumminess off. This stuff it's like cutting clay. It's worse than clay. It's stuck to my Tim Holtz nonstick scissors, for goodness sakes. Something fierce. Oh my gosh. And I was like, oh, and I got all those new other ones coming yet too. I'm not a big fan of this, but I decided to try it with this one. Okay. This one I know. So I put it together and I was like, oh, wow, that stuff is so much thicker. Then I realized I double did it. Okay. So this is a single of the Sizzix, and this is a double of the big roll. So I was like, well, that's not a fair comparison. So I just got done doing a single of the double row. Okay, or a single of the single row. No, a single of the big roll. Okay, so I got a single of the Sizzix. I've got a single of the big and a double of the big. This stuff cuts like a dream. It does not stick to my scissors. Okay, it doesn't. When I put it on the side of its thing, it will peel off as long as I don't let it sit there for too long. I found that once it touched, if I didn't push on it, there was a good likelihood I'd be able to pick it up and move it. I just found it much easier to work with than the Sizzix one. The Sizzix one, I actually goofed up on the second layer, which you're not going to be able to see because I fixed it and I went to go trim the edge, and because the tape had stuck to my scissors, I accidentally cut the leaf of the rose almost all the way through. And so, or not the leaf, the petal. It had cut like this, and I tried fixing it with double-sided tape, and it just wouldn't work. So I'm really glad that it got fixed when I put on this top rose. But yeah, this stuff is just, it's horrid. I am glad that I got it. Okay, because no, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But it is so sticky. I found myself having to lick my fingers, oh, this is sticky, and it's this thing that they put on to hold the tab down. Oh, okay. I found myself having to lick my fingers to even mess with the stuff, and it's just, it is so sticky. It is so sticky, so gummy. I don't know if it's from sitting maybe on the boat too long, waiting to come over, or what, but it's it is not one of my favorite tapes, I will say that. This is definitely not one of my favorite foam tapes. This is one of my favorite foam tapes. I'm telling you, I can snip through this with a regular pair of scissors and it won't stick to it. Okay? But these, okay, these work up pretty much like a dream. You kind of play with it a little bit for these really narrow parts. You've got to cut through your tape because the tape itself is going to be too wide. Let's see. Okay, so you can see here's the tape and here's that width. Okay, it's not even a half, it's maybe a third or a quarter. So you really want to use a foam tape that you trust, because I'll tell you, trying to cut the white Sizzix stuff was a scream. It was horrid. I was just like, oh, I hate this stuff. I should have used the other stuff. Okay, now that might just be my experience. So, but these are really cute. I really do like these. There's I don't know if the glitter is going to show up or not. There is a glitter to these. Let's see if this will help. Maybe. Can you see the, let me do it this way. Can you see the, probably not. I'm actually moving the light. Well, that's called, no duh. Okay. But it's, I don't know. I think it's drowning it out. Here's the red light. Okay. So, yeah. So, that's just my little follow-up. Okay. I'll talk to you all later. Get these if you see these on sale any place. These are the Easy 3D toppers from Hearty Craft. Okay? Okay. This particular one is called Vintage Roses. Alright. I've got several others coming. I was able to get a hold or an order in for the gnomes. I'm hoping that they can be shipped. Okay, I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.